All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is June 27th, 2024. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up. Let's take a look at some charts. Cancel that. Open that up. SPY. All right, so here's SPY on the 10-minute chart. 10-minute uptrend, breaking over the base here. 2-hour chart. 2-hour uptrend. See price and the 3 EMA over the 8 EMA. All right? 2-hour uptrend. On the daily chart. Let's move this out of the way. Fan this out. Higher low, higher high. Closing over the bullish trap, over the rising 17 EMA, also on top of the all-time high anchored VWAP. All right, so SPY in an uptrend. QQQ, QQQ, higher low, higher high, closing over the trap, over the 17, QQQ, uptrend. FNGU, same thing, all right, in an uptrend. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow, same thing. Higher high, higher low, closing over the trap, over the 17 EMA. Diamond Dow in an uptrend. IWM, still in a downtrend. All right. Higher low, higher high, closing over bullish cross over the 17 EMA, trying to get up in between these, do the VWAP pinch up here. Can't quite make it. This would be a flaky uptrend if they take out that high right there. That would be the flaky uptrend. We'll see what happens. IWM, still in a downtrend. Let's take a look at the technicals. T2122. So yesterday, we parked at the drive-in down here in the sell zone, stayed there almost all day. Near the end of the day, we made a higher low, and we started to meander and trip like a drunken sailor into the seller's chop zone. So this morning, we opened up, gapping all the way up to the midpoint, jumping up into the buyer's chop zone, got tossed out by the bears, wound up consolidating at higher lows inside the seller's chop zone, and had enough spinach that we were able to make it back up into the seller's chop zone, the buyer's chop zone up here. So here we had loaded up on the spinach and got through the 50. And looks like we're closing up here in the buyer's chop zone. So SPY closing at the end of the day, at the high of the day. That's very bullish going into tomorrow. All right, not to mention, we're all the way up over all-time high anchored VWAP. T2123, 15-minute. All right, we've been in a Death Star force field underneath this 200 SMA that's been falling. You can see we come down, consolidate, 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 come down, have a little pullback, shallow pullback, come down, another little shallow pullback, drop even deeper. All right, so challenging these lows over here. All right, we're in the Death Star force field underneath this 200 SMA. All right, so we may have to chop in through here for a while. We'll see what happens. We have been stuck in quadrant 1 since, well, the 17th. All right, so it's 10 days ago. All right, so this is the midpoint, all right, for the pullback. You can see we're stuck in quadrant 1 underneath the midpoint. We could be going to challenge the lows or make a new low, a new lower low. Unknown what the project what the project says we're going to do, but we have been drifting lower, and we did not get a rip to the upside. It's just been melting now since the 20th of May. All right, sell in May, go away. There you go. All right, so it's been melting ever since then. We're running into this consolidation right here. Sad part is we got through the top of the minor support of that consolidation. I guess if we break the the major support, that would be the bottom of the consolidation. We'll see how far down they want to drift, but that's where we are now. I would have thought we could have got a bounce off of the top of the consolidation. And you can see we got like a one-day bounce right here. Not much of a bounce, all right? Not much follow-through on that bounce. And then we meander down to consolidate, basically in the same consolidation plane or latitude that we have right here. So we'll see what happens. That's T2123, still bearish, still caught underneath the 200 SMA. 3-bar chart, it's the same deal, only the 200 SMA is, instead of following it down, 200 SMA is up here at the midpoint. So you can see here's price action coming down. This is the all-time high right there. That was made back in April. All right, this is the lower high made back in May. All right, and ever since then, we've been coming back to test these lows. So that's market law number 4. All right, failure to make a significant higher high results in price challenging the prior low or making a lower low. All right, that's market law number 4. That's T2123 right there. There's the melting 3-bar chart, FNGU. I'll bet FNG looked good today, all right? FNGU, look at this, climbs back over the 200 SMA like a rubber band, gets slung back up there, all right? Green, almost from beginning to end. Got a couple of VWAP pullbacks, but other than that, green all day. All right, so let's go tap back and take a look at silver and gold. So silver in a downtrend because we broke the low. Silver closing underneath the bearish trap underneath the 17 EMA. So silver still in a downtrend. Gold in the flaky uptrend. All right, because they beat this high right here. There's the flaky uptrend. All right, so price action for gold closing over the bullish trap, over the bearish trap, but under the 17. USO, that's crude oil. Crude oil in an uptrend. We've been in an uptrend since we took out this high right here. Okay, so crude oil in an uptrend after 3 days of consolidation. I've been saying this. If you go back and listen to my videos, I talk about 3 days of consolidation, get ready for a breakout. Well, here you got one today. Higher low, higher high. Could be a false breakout. We'll see what it is. But nonetheless, it is a bust out move. Higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, over the 17 EMA. There it is. Rip up, consolidate 3 days. Let me just say, get ready to rumble right after that. If it holds for 3 days and you don't get one of those peak mountaintops where price comes up and then rips back down and it holds up there, hang on, buckle up. There you go. There's USO. UNG still in the uptrend, but making a lower low and a lower high, closing under the bearish trap under the 17 EMA. SMH still in the uptrend till it takes out this low right here. SMH still in an uptrend. XLK, that's our technology sector. Let me just say SMH and XLK, along with the FNGU, led this market into this monster rally. All right, XLK in an uptrend till we take out this low right here. So XLK still in an uptrend. All right, let's take a look at XLF. This is our financials. All right, to have a nice robust rally, you want your technology. All right, you want your financials, your transports, your small caps, and your mid caps. All right, that's a Russell 2000. Right now, we do not have the Russell 2000, as you can see from the T21 23. We've been stuck, all right, in a downtrend now since May 20th. All right, so here's XLF. All right, XLF got the flaky uptrend because they took out these two highs right here. So they're in the flaky uptrend. If they take out this low, they'll be in a downtrend. All right, so XLF still in the flaky uptrend. Got a lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap under the 17. IYT, here's our transports. Transports got a lower high and a lower low. Transports still in a downtrend. All right, unless they take out this high. See that wick right up there? They got to take out the wick in order to get into an uptrend. They are making a double bottom here, and I see a possible higher low there. Possible. Not going to call it, but it's possible. And kind of breaking the downtrend line right here, all right? So we might have some hope for the future here. So there's IYT, transport, still in a downtrend till they break the high right there, all right? And they've been making lower highs and lower lows, so they're still in the downtrend and kind of trapped under this downtrend line. Nothing says that's where it belongs. It very well could belong right out there, okay? Just because it looks like they're breaking it there doesn't mean that's where it belongs. But you can see right there, still trapped underneath that line, but bring it back in, not underneath that line, all right? So there we go. Nice little wedge working right through here. See this? You guys can see this. We have a wedge kind of working out. This is a bear flag pennant. So it's very possible. Notice we've got the double bottom here. We could see some upside. Gotta take out this all-time high anchored VWAP, or at least visit it. All right? We haven't even had a visit in over a month to the all-time high anchored VWAP. So IYT still in a downtrend. All right, that's it, traders, for me today. Hope y'all had a great day. See y'all tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, everybody out there in Rumble and YouTube and Facebook. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate the kind comments. I will see everybody tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, and we will do it again. Very whippy day in the SPY today. All right, let's go back to SPY. I'm going to tell you, it was choppy, whippy, and choppy. Choppy waters, okay? Goes up, all right? So we got a 10-minute uptrend that lasts for, I don't know, 50 minutes. Then we get it crushed. Then it gets crushed. Then we get another 10-minute uptrend that really doesn't go anywhere, okay? And that lasts for 70 minutes or 80 minutes. That gets crushed, all right? Then we get another 10-minute uptrend that takes us into the close, all right? Right there, all right? And we were looking for something to break through 544.50. That was my pivot today. Above, green wipes out red. That's an entry to go long. Of course, you had a big green candle, so that wiped out the red. If you got a hold of some of this, you had to close it out right here when they had the 10-minute cross. All right, and I only want red erases green underneath the pivot. All right, so you can see red erases green under the pivot. Didn't happen. Nothing got underneath the pivot today. We held the pivot, and I got to tell you, we're up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Busted a move up here over this high. Look out, we could see a breakout up to 548. Back to prior highs, we'll see. Next stop, if we take out those highs, next stop up is this breakdown candle right there. And that would be 547.79 right there. That's the breakdown candle. 547.79. All right. Other than that, we got prior highs up there. All right, traders. That's it for me. Everybody have... Oh, Malcolm's here. Malcolm's been hiding. How was the debate? I don't get into politics, Kevin. From my perspective, if the Republicans did not change any of the voting laws, and that's pretty much the reason they lost last time. All right? I'm just saying that seemed to be the reason they lost last time. Because we were under COVID restrictions. So I don't think they've changed any of the laws back. So I really don't foresee, no matter what happens, it'll be ugly. The debate will probably be ugly. All right? That's all I can say. I don't think anything good will come of it. I think the Republicans got a tough road to ride on, because they've got, I'm just going to say, we've got a good economy. You got the market at all-time highs. I mean, what's better than that? As long as people have got money to spend and there's credit out there for them to spend it. Yeah, there's high inflation, but they're still spending money. So it's going to be I don't know. I think it's just going to be a nasty debate to me. I don't think it has any effect at all. And some people got some work to do if they want to win, if they want to change the direction of the nation. Yeah, no crappy politics. Yeah. I agree with you, Arnaldo. Yep, I like that. Make money. Yep, doesn't matter who's president. Historically, I'm going to just say it. Historically, if you go back and look, there have been more all-time highs under the Democratic presidency. It's just a fact. All right? I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying it's a fact. So that's what it is. All right, guys. This is the end of it. Nothing else. All right. We'll see you all tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Everybody have a beautiful evening. Thank you for being here.